Alright. Alright. Hello, my little ninjas. I hope you are all doing well. I apologize for the technical difficulties. Turns out I'm not very good at technology and I don't understand how setting your clock ahead works. So let's go ahead and get it started on that weird note. Let's go. Attention. Turn, face the flags, and bow. Turn, face up front, and bow. All right. I hope you're all doing well. Let's go ahead and get it stretched out. Let's go. Arm circles going backwards. And arm circles going forwards. All right. So today we are just going to review everything that you guys have learned. We'll do your punches, we'll do your kicks, and if we have time, we'll get to your backwards break falls today. Hopefully that sounds good. Miss Lily, does that sound good? Mr. Nathan, does that sound good? All right. And now, arms going side to side. And let's go up and down. And spread those feet out. Reach towards your left leg. Reach towards your right leg. And go ahead and sit down doing butterflies. Get those wings flapping. What's your question, Miss Lily?
My daddy forgot to tidy up.
I'm sorry?
My daddy forgot to tidy up. Oh, I think you should be okay, Miss Lily. So I have to push them up.
All right. That's okay. If you need to, yeah.
But I want to know what kind of flying animals you guys are.
All right. Miss Lily, what flying animal are you?
I am a flying dragon.
A flying dragonfly. Very cool. Mr. Nathan. A dragon. Nice. I'll be a pigeon.
A
Pigeons
pigeon?
are nice. Yes.
Why is that
I don't know.
I don't know why.
Because pigeons are calm and nice. I don't know. All right. Go ahead. Put those feet out. Straighten your legs and reach for your toes. Good. Spread those feet out. Reach towards your left leg.
Good stretching, good reach in here.
Good. Reach with both hands, Lily. There you go. Reach with both hands to the same leg, Nathan. There you go. That's all right. You can reach as far as you need to, or as far as you can. Reach towards your right leg. And go ahead, bring those feet in slowly. Popcorn them. Eat them up. And roll over into your push-up position. All right. So we are going to do 5 push-ups to my count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, just like that. All right. Now go ahead, stand it up. All right. And go ahead, drop, take a knee for me. All right, so first we're going to review your punches. So for your punches, we're going to start with your jabs and crosses. Now, when I do my jab, Miss Lily, is my jab for speed or for power? Not quite. Try it again.
Speed.
Speed, very good. My jab is for speed, right? My jab is a very fast punch. It's for speed. If my jab is for speed, Mr. Nathan, is my cross for speed or for power? Power, very good. My cross is for power. So my jab is for speed. It's a super fast punch. My cross is for power. I can get a lot of strength in my cross. Now, when I cross, there's something very important I must do with my body. So I need to turn my shoulder, hip, and heel just like this. Miss Lily, do you remember what that's called? Starts with a P, ends with pivot. Do you know? Pivot, very good. When I do my cross, you need to pivot, just like that. So that's when I'm turning my whole body like this. I turn my shoulder, hip, and heel just like this, just like I said. That gives me a lot more power in my cross. My cross is for power, so that's what I want. All right, so go ahead, stand it up, and go into your guarding stance. All right, when I say jab, you're just going to do a jab in the air. When I say cross, you're just going to do a cross in the air, just like that. Ready? Jab. Cross. Nice. Jab. Cross. Good. Jab. Good eyes, Lily. Cross. Nice. Jab. Jab. Great speed, Nathan. Cross. Cross. Jab, cross. Good. Cross, jab. Nice. Cross, jab. Good. And go drop, take a knee for me again. All right. Now, we're going to move on to your hooks. Now, my hook is, Mr. Nathan, do you think my hook is for speed or for power? Do you know? Speed, not quite. It can be very fast, but my hook is for power. So, when I do my hook, it's a very powerful punch. And Mr. Nathan's right, it can be very fast. Any punch I do can be very fast, but my hook is specifically so I can get a lot of power. It's, again, a very strong punch, and you get that power by pivoting, just like you do with your cross. So, when I do my hook, I'm going to turn my shoulder, hip, and heel again, like I do on my cross. That's called my pivot. So whenever I do my hook, whether it's my front hand or my back hand, I'm going to pivot. All right, so go ahead, stand it up, and go guarding stance. Ah!
I was already in my
You're already in your guarding stance. Good for you, Miss Lily. All right, now, when I say hook, you're just going to do a hook in the air. For now, just stick with your front hand. So whenever I say hook, give me a front hand hook. Ready? Hook! 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 Now, one important thing I forgot to mention. When I do my hook, Mr. Nathan, should I hit with my palm? Should I hit with the top of my hand? Should I hit with these knuckles here? Yes, when I do my hook, I want to hit with these knuckles here, just like that, Mr. Nathan. Good. Just like that, Miss Lily. Ready? Hook! Hook! Ready? Jab! Cross! Jab! Cross! Hook! Nice. Good. Jumps with your feet. Aya! All right. Now the other side. So when I say hook, you're going to use your new front hand to do your hook. Ready? Hook! Hook! Good. Hook! Very good, Mr. Nathan. Jab! Cross! Hook! Hook! Jab! Good, good. Drop, take a knee for me. All right, now we're going to move on to your uppercut. So, let's see, Miss Lily, there are 2 steps to my uppercut. What is the first step of my uppercut? I drop. Very good. Mr. Nathan, what's the second step of my uppercut? I drive. Very good. So, I drop, like Miss Lily said, and then I drive, what Mr. Nathan said. So, those are the 2 steps to my uppercut. I drop and I drive. Now, let's see. Mr. Nathan, when I drive, do you think I want to drive downward? What about to the side? What about behind me? What about straight up in front of me? Yes, I want to drive straight up in front of me, right? That's the whole point of an uppercut. So, when I do my uppercut, Miss Lily, should my uppercut be one huge swinging motion, or should it just be one small up?
No.
One small up, very good. This should not be one huge swinging motion.
I know that.
You know something? Good, that's your uppercut. You got it, Miss Lily. Good, drop, take a knee for me. So yes, Lily just demonstrated your uppercut. Remember, this should be one small up. You can see this coming from a mile away. So don't, yes.
He was not in the knee like me. He's riding him out.
That's all right. That's right. Let's worry about ourselves, Miss Lily. All right. So, remember, you're small up on your uppercut. Go ahead, stand it. Yeah. All right. Now, when I say uppercut, I want you to give me, let's actually do this. If I say front hand, you're going to give me a front hand uppercut. If I say backhand, you'll give me a backhand uppercut. All right, hopefully that makes sense. Ready? Front hand. Nice. Make sure you're dropping and driving straight up, still hitting with these knuckles here. Backhand. Good. Front hand. Backhand. Front hand. Backhand. Nice. Keep those hands up in your guarding stance. Backhand. Front hand. Good. Good drop technique for me. All right. So our punches are looking pretty good. Now we're going to move on to our kicks. So we're going to review your front kick, your jump front kick, and then if we have time and if we get to it, we'll do a pop front kick today too. Let's stay in your listening position for me. Yes, Miss Lily.
I have some. I know the jump.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead, do what you do.
So
All right.
the best focus, Miss Lily. Go and take a knee.
All right, Miss Lily, good job. Take a knee for me. All right. So we're going to review your jump front kick, your front kick, your jump front kick, your pop front kick. Like I said, so your front kick. There are 4 steps to your front kick, Miss Lily. What is the first step of my front kick?
Put your knee up.
Put my knee up. Do you remember what that's called? Go ahead, stay in that listening position for me. Do you know what this is called? If you don't remember, that's okay. All right, Mr. Nathan, can you help her out? Do you remember what this is called? Chamber. Very good. So the first step of my front kick is a chamber. So, Mr. Nathan, what's the second step of my front kick? Kick out. Very good. Miss Lily, what's the third step of my front kick? After I kick out, what do?
Chamber.
I re-chamber. Very good. And then, Mr. Nathan, the last step of my front kick, I set it down. Very good. So I chamber, I kick, I re-chamber, and I set it down. Now, when I do front kick, I do not want to hit with the side of my foot. I don't want to hit with the bottom of my foot. I want to hit with the top of my foot here. Now, to do this, you need to make sure that you're pointing your toes. Because if you don't point your toes, you could hurt your toes when you do your kick. Let's make sure we're staying in our listening positions. Listening positions. Miss Lily, listening position. Thank you. All right. So, make sure you point your toes on your front kick. That way, you're not hurting your foot when you do it. Go ahead, stand it up for me. Let's go guarding stance. All right. Good. Thank you, Miss Lily. All right. So when I say front kick, you're just going to give me a front kick with either leg, just like that, Nathan. Good. Ready? Front kick. Good. Kick even faster, Lily. Front kick. Good. Front kick. Front kick. One more time, front kick. Go ahead, jump, switch your feet. All right, we're going to do the other side now. So when I say front kick, you're going to do it with the other leg. Ready? Front kick. Good. Front kick. Great front kick, Mr. Nathan. Front kick. Good eye, yes, Miss Lily. Make sure you chamber. Front kick. Good. Front kick. Amazing job, Nathan. Make sure you don't lean over. For one more time, front kick. Good. All right, good. Drop. Take a knee for me. All right, now we're going to go through our jump front kick. So we have the original 4 steps of our front kick. Chamber, kick out, re-chamber, and set it down. Now, there are an added couple steps to our jump front kick. So we're going to break this down into 3 steps. The first step of my jump front kick is I'm going to lift the knee that I'm not kicking with. So whichever knee I'm not using to kick, I'm just going to lift that knee. The next step is I'm going to hop and switch to the other leg. So I lift up the knee that I'm not using, and then I jump and lift up the knee that I am using, and I put the other one down, just like that. So after I lift and jump switch, the last step is I do my front kick, just like that. So the 3 steps of your jump front kick are you're going to lift up the knee, you're going to jump switch, and you're going to kick. All right. So full speed, it should look something like this. You lift up the knee, jump, switch, kick. Go ahead, stay taking a knee for me, Miss Lily. Good, thank you. Full speed, lift up knee, jump, switch, kick. Just like that. Let's go ahead and stand up for me. All right, guarding stance. Aya! All right, so I'm going to say each step. When I say the step, you'll do that step. So if I say lift up the knee, you lift up the knee. Or when I say jump switch, you'll jump switch. When I say other kick, you'll do your front kick. Just like that. All right, so ready? Lift up the knee, jump switch, and kick. Good. Good, Lily. Good, Nathan. Ready? Lift up the knee, jump switch, and kick. You have a question, Miss Lily? All right, what's your question?
I can do it very fast.
Is that a question? No, it's not. Go back into your guarding stance. All right. Ready? Lift up the knee, jump switch, and kick. You're right, though, Miss Lily. You can do it very fast. All right, one more time. Lift up the knee, jump switch, and kick. Very good jump, Nathan. Good job. Go ahead, drop, take a knee for me. All right, now we're going to start with our pop front kick today. We only have a little more than 10 minutes left, so I'm going to go through this a little fast. If it's feeling a little shaky afterwards, don't worry. We'll keep working on it. This is just a fun one. So, for my pop front kick. Now, it's kind of like my jump front kick, except there's a difference between a jump kick and a pop kick. So, a jump kick, you jump off of one leg just like that. You saw that with our jump front kick. I lifted up the knee, and then I jumped to the other leg and kicked. For a pop kick, you're going to jump off of both feet. So, a pop front kick, we're going to break this down into 3 steps as well. The last 2 steps, we'll start working together since they kind of go hand in hand. So, my first step of my pop front kick is I'm going to bend my hands, I'm going to bend my knees, just like this. Now, there's a saying that we use whenever we're doing our pop kicks. So, we say, bend your knees, drop your hips, turn your shoulders. Now, for this one, the way you turn your shoulders, you're just going to turn them sideways. Just like that. So if you're in a normal guarding stance, your shoulders are just going to stay exactly where they are. They're just going to turn a little to the side, just like that. So that's the first step of my pop front kick. I bend my knees to drop my hips to turn my shoulder. The next step is I'm going to pop off of both of my feet just like this. So we're going to work just that. So first step, I bend my knees just like that. Bend my knees to drop my hips to turn my shoulder. And then I pop up. So go ahead, stand it up for me. Guarding stance. Aya! All right. So when I say bend, you're just going to bend your knees just like that. And when I say jump, you're going to pop up just like that. That's all I want to see. All right. Ready? Bend. And jump. Good, Miss Lily. Good, Nathan. Ready? Bend. And jump. That's a high jump, Nathan. Good job. Bend. And jump. Very good, Miss Lily. One more time. Bend. And jump. Good. All right. Go ahead. Drop, take a knee for me. All right. So, we're running out of time, so I'm only going to show you this last step, and we'll work it another day. So, the first 2 steps were bending your knees and jumping up just like that. The third step is I'm going to do my front kick, and that's all. So, the last 2 steps, which is the jump and the front kick, are going to go hand in hand. They're going to go together. So, full speed, my pop front kick should look like this. I bend my knees, I jump and kick, just like that. So, breaking that down, I would be bending my knees. As I jump up, I would do my front kick with my left leg. So, as I jump up, I would front kick and then land. Now, this step can be a little tricky. So that's why I said I'll only show it a couple times today, and we'll work it another day, preferably when there's more padding on the ground, if anyone at home is watching on a hard floor or anything like that. So the last step of your pop front kick is your kick. One more time, full speed. You'll bend the knee, you'll jump up, and kick. All right. Now, we're going to move on to blocks to finish out today. And then we'll do our break falls. So, we're going to work first our high blocks. Now, when I do my high block, Miss Lily, do you think it'll do me a lot of good if I don't pass my head on my high block, yes or no? No, it won't. It won't do anything, right? The point of a high block is I'm coming down with a hammer fist, or I'm trying to hit you over the head, and you are blocking that. It doesn't make a lot of sense for my high block to be on my forehead here. So make sure when you do your high block, you're going above your head, just like this. Now, when I do my high block, go ahead and stay in our listening positions for me. Listening positions. Thank you. All right. So, when I do my high block, I'm going to close my hand just like this. And I'm going to have my arm up just like this. Miss Lily, Miss Nathan, go try that. Or Mr. Nathan, go try that for me. Ready? High block. So you're going to bring your arm above your head just like that. Go try it for me, Miss Lily. Good, just like that. Now, just bend your elbow. Good, just like that. You guys got it. Go drop, take a knee for me.
Yeah.
All right, so that is your high block. You bend your elbow, you bring your arm above your head, just like that. And you're going to be blocking with the forearm here. Now, a chamber for your high block is like this. You're going to chamber low, put your hands in the neck just like this, and then you're going to come up with your blocking hand for your high block. So go ahead, stand it up for me. All right, guarding stance. All right, so when I say chamber, I just want you to chamber for your high block. Go hands in an X, just like this. Miss Lily, Mr. Nathan, go try that for me real quick. Put your hands in an X, just like this. Good, just like that. Now, when I say block, you're going to go up and block. Ready? Block. Just like that. Good, Miss Lily. Good, Mr. Nathan. All right, go chamber. And block. Good. Ready? Chamber. And block. Good. All right, go drop, take a knee for me. All right. So, now, one more important thing to mention. When I do this, I don't want to be slow and wimpy with my high block. If I'm slow and wimpy with my high block, and I go like that, that won't block anything. My arm is too wimpy and too weak to block anything. I want to be fast and strong with my high block, just like that. All right, so go ahead, stand it up for me, say yes, sir. All right, guarding stance, All right, now I just want to see the other hand a couple of times. So we're going to do the other hand a couple of times, same thing. When I say chamber, you'll chamber down low. When I say block, you'll come up and block. Ready? Chamber. And block. Good. Good, block for me, Nathan. And hold that block. There you go. Good, just like that. Chamber. And block. Good, chamber. And block. One more time, chamber. And block. All right, good, drop, take a knee for me. All right, now we're going to move on to your middle blocks or your outside blocks. So here's how your middle blocks will work. The chamber for your middle block, you're going to have your arms in an X just like this in front of you. Miss Lily, Mr. Nathan, go try that. Arms in an X right in front of you here. Good, just like that. All right, good, drop back in your listening positions for me. Thank you. All right, so that's the chamber for your middle block. You're going to put your arms in an X just like this. Now, for my middle block, I'm going to come out from my chamber. Make sure we're paying attention, Mr. Nathan. Thank you. All right. So, for my middle block, I'm going to come out from my chamber just like that. My palm is going to be outward just like this. And again, I'm blocking with the forearm. I'm coming out just like this. So, Lily, Nathan, let me see that real quick. So, go into your chamber and ready, block. Just like that. Good. Go ahead, drop back into your listening positions for me. So that is your mid block. You're going to chamber here with your arms in an X, and you're going to come out with your palm facing outward, blocking with your forearm here. Go ahead, stand it up for me. All right, go guarding stance. All right. Now, thank you, Miss Lily. So, now when I say chamber, same thing as with the high blocks. You're going to chamber with your arms in an X. When I say block, you're going to block out just like this. Ready? Chamber. And block. Good. Chamber. And block. Good. Chamber. And block. so let me see it a couple times with the other arm now. So we're going to do it a couple times with the other arm. Ready? Chamber. Chamber, Miss Lily. Good. And block. Good, just like that. Good, Lily. Good, Nathan. Chamber. And block. Good. Chamber. And block. And one more time, chamber and block. All right, go drop, take a knee for me. All right, so we've got a couple minutes left, so we're going to finish out with our low blocks. We didn't get to our back falls today. That's all right. We'll be working on those later. So for your low block, you are going to have another chamber, just like with your other two blocks. It's just like your kicks have your chambers, your blocks have your chambers as well. So your chamber for your low block, you're going to have both your arms just like this. Arms completely flat, one arm on top of the other. Lily, Nathan, go try that out for me. Go one arm on top of the other just like this. Good, just like that. Now, when I do my low block, I'm going to come out from my chamber. Good, Nathan's got it, just like that. And block low just like that. My palm is going to be facing me. Make sure your palm isn't facing outward. That's awkward. Make sure your palm is facing you, and you're blocking with the forearm again with your hand closed. So from your chamber, you're going to go out in your block just like this. So, good, stand it up for me. All right, guarding stance, ah! All right, so same thing as the last two. I'm gonna say chamber, you're gonna chamber with your arm, one on top of the other, and then I'm gonna say low block, and you're gonna low block just like that, with your palm closed and facing you. Ready, chamber. Good, and block. Good, just like that, Lily. Good, Nathan. Chamber. And block. Good, chamber. And block. One time, chamber. And block. Good. Now, we're going to do it a couple times on the other hand, and then we are all finished. Ready, chamber. And block. Good, using the other hand this time. Chamber. And block. Good, chamber. And block. One more time, chamber. And block. Good, just like that. Now go ahead, drop, and go ahead, just take a seat for me. All right. So, that about wraps it up for class today. All right, hopefully you're all feeling good on your punches, your kicks, and your blocks. Miss Lily, how is everything feeling? Thumbs up, middle, or down? Thumbs up? Thumbs up? Cool. Mr. Nathan, how is everything feeling? Thumbs up, middle, or down? Thumbs up? All right, so we'll keep working on these as we get you ready for belt testing. Let's see. As for announcements, Master Wagner, any pressing ones?
The big one is that we are going to be switching to online learning 2 days a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then we're doing outdoor learning starting Monday, Wednesday, Friday next week.
All right. So next week, switching to online classes 2 times a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then Monday, Wednesday, Friday are our outside classes. Everyone will be receiving information about that at a later time. So go ahead, stand it up for me. Go ahead, attention. Turn, face the flags, and bow. Turn, face up front, and bow. All right, and nice and loud, what's our goal? Very good, black belt, excellent, sir. And you are dismissed. Miss Lily, Mr. Nathan, you two are dismissed. All right, everyone else at home, I will see you later. Goodbye.